Very good morning. Welcome to New Vision TV News around Uganda. I am Rathina Sujan. These are the stories making headlines across the country. Let us kickstart off today's bulletin from Masaka District. Morale is high among National Resistance Movement Party supporters and leaders in Masaka District after they defeated political arch rivals Democratic Party in the concluded Women and LC1 chairperson elections. Masaka is considered a DP stronghold as it controls the district council and municipality leadership. However, the NRM party won the LC1 elections, taking 179 villages, while DP won 122, FDC won 13, and Independence won 42. That is according to unofficial results. The NRM party district official Ronald Katumba said the NRM had secured a major victory. Katumba urged that the majority of the independent LC candidates who won were NRM party leaning. Katumba told New Vision that the NRM had sorted out its problems and focused on the grassroots. Sources within the DP urged that the political conflict between the DP Vice President Ssempijja and the Masaka Municipality Member of Parliament Ssempijja have cost DP in Masaka District. Now let us move on to Bushenyi District, where a row has erupted between residents of Swazi Parish in Kamuhunga, Sub-County Bushenyi District, National Forestry Authority, Ankole Tea Estate, Masilio Drusel Tea Factory, and the authorities of Bushenyi District over Karinjo Forest. NFA and the district local leaders are accusing the tea factory for cutting down the forest and green belts which were formerly part or connected to Karinjo Forest. The factory manager, George Mugarura, said they allow the residents to cut down the forest and the green belts and take out the firewood for home use to pay for the expansion of tea, only to realize later that the beneficiaries went beyond. However, later the local leaders and NFA came to realize that something was not going on well on seeing lorries transporting logs of indigenous trees without licenses or permits becoming common in the area. The charcoal tunnels in the different areas also attracted the attention of the leaders. As a result, NFA's Karinjo Forest Sector Manager Judith Aheba says the forest's decision has since then encouraged people to engage in deforestation of the natural forest. Okay, as we continue looking at more stories making headlines across the country, let us take a break and take a look at what is making headlines in today's copy of the New Vision. Our headlining story today is MPs to get pickup trucks, army escorts. And then Museveni issues directive to finance minister. We have that story in detail on page 6 and what prompted the president to make such a decision. More stories in the New Vision. Anita hands over office to Bahati. We have reasons why she decided to do that, and also we live like papers. Magistrate cries out to Chief Justice. Okay, that is a story you could read in your copy of the New Vision. Moving on to more stories making headlines across the New Vision, we have ignorance killing spina bifida hydrocephalus patients in Agogo. We have a story in detail in today's copy of the New Vision. Now moving on to the pullouts that come out every Thursday, we have the business tender. The business tender says cocoa on course to become talk foreign exchange earner. More in the business vision, we have how to deal with broken terms. Do you know how to do that? Those are some of the stories you should read when you get your copy of the New Vision. Moving on to the sport. We still have a pullout which is Motomat, and it says panic in car bonds as ban takes effect. The story is right here. We have tips on how you can maintain your car, and then do not overlook that engine coolant. The story is right here. Now let's go to the sports docket, which says Giroud is the man. That is the story from making the headlining story in the sports docket. And then we have France is team of the moment. Okay, these are some of the stories you should read when you buy your copy of the New Vision, which is only 2,000 shillings. And remember, we are proudly the leading daily. Away from your copy of the New Vision, let's continue looking at stories making headlines across the country from Chotera district. Now, the district council on Wednesday resolved to name the new council hall after the fallen former Rakai district chairperson, Vincent Semakula. The proposal came up in at an extraordinary council sitting at Kasali Town Council headquarters, Rakai, as Chotera district leaders received his body. Peter Sasili, the Chotera district speaker, allowed the district chairperson and councillors to deliberate on over a motion to honor the fallen politician. Patrick Chintu Chisekula, the Chotera district chairperson, moved a motion to name the new block Vincent Semakula Setumba Council Hall. He also proposed that the council supports Lawrence Semakula, one of the orphans, throughout his education. The councillors seconded the motions and anonymously passed them. Finally, from Gulu district, the Upper Land crisis has taken a new twist, with over 200 residents on Wednesday stormed the United Nations offices in Gulu town, seeking to restore humanity to the ongoing brutality and forceful eviction happening in the area. In their letter addressed to the UN High Commissioner of Human Rights, Prince Zayed Raid Al-Hussein, they claim that since 2011, Uganda state agencies have been violently evicting, killing, burning and looting their property. Sylvester Odoch, the Osuwan chairperson of Acholi Bear, while speaking to the press outside the UN human rights premises in Gulu, says the people will seek refuge and assistance at UN human rights compound until their plea is met. And that's all I had for you from me, Ssempijja, and the New Vision TV team. But get more news updates and other stories making headlines across the country by visiting our website www.newvision.co.ug/video. Thank you for your company.